Hello, my name is Olivia Barbee. The title of my project is the Barbee Community Resilience Theoretical Framework. The problem that I chose is gentrification in East Austin. In Austin in particular, there has been a huge boom of population within the last 20 or so years. And East Austin in particular has been completely disrupted by this boom. The property values in East Austin have been historically lower. As we can see here in 1935, the redlining map was first drawn. We can see here these red areas were denoted as hazardous down here, you can see. Down here through the middle is about where I-35 is today. This is current day East Austin. To the right of this map, we have a 2014 poverty rates map. We have I-35 going down the middle, and you can see these darker areas are where there is more poverty. This is in East Austin. So after this boom, or during the boom, these properties in East Austin have been bought up by a more affluent white community. So the primary audience of this project was East Austin residents, and then the secondary audience is architects, city planners, designers, policymakers, people in fields that are alike to those. So down here, I have this photo. This is going through the exact problem of gentrification in the area. There is a huge disparity of resources in East Austin. And the photo that I felt best demonstrated was this photo that was taken during Winter Storm Uri. This was during when there was a huge ice storm and the majority of the city had lost power. So down the middle of this photo here, we have I-35, and then we have this is downtown Austin with power still. And then this dark area right here, this is where East Austin is without any power during this very, very cold winter storm. So the solution that I wanted to present, I knew that I would not be able to present anything that was going to be prescriptive. I wasn't going to be able to say exactly what the issue was and then say exactly what was needed to fix the issue. Instead, I wanted to present a very flexible theoretical framework where people who are adopting it can utilize concepts from it, adopt concepts from it, readopt and readjust as needed. So the way that the theoretical framework functions is by using these 4 different inputs of community-centered social justice, equitable sustainability, financial innovation, and then using these 4 inputs, and then in turn should impact the resilience of the community. From there, an evaluation must be had where we'll return to the original 4 inputs and we will see which of these 4 inputs or more needs to be adjusted to best serve the resilience of the community. So given time constraints, I won't be able to get into the exact details of each of these components of the theoretical framework, but I did just want to mention that the community-centered is talking about how we need to look at the history of the community and we need to engage the community. Social justice is going into the policy aspect of things. Equitable sustainability is expanding on the definition of sustainability to include more than just green building practices. And then financial innovation is where we will have to think of creative ways to find funding for these kinds of projects that are going to best serve the needs of the community. So the solution that I presented were all from my background of social sciences. The 3 disciplines that I have in integrated studies is social work, psychology, and sociology. I use the strengths-based perspective from social work, which is having every individual as having their own strengths that just need to be unlocked. And then the core values from social work, I used social work and competence that mostly inspired the content in the community-centered and social justice portions of the theoretical framework. And then in psychology, I use the environmental psychology theories where the person and environment interaction is heavily emphasized emphasized. And then in sociology, I moved away from the structural functionalist perspective, since it typically only views poverty as being needed for society, and I mostly focused on conflict theory, which basically says that power imbalances breed socioeconomical inequalities. I truly appreciate you listening to my presentation. My acknowledgements are Erica K. Nielsen. She was my professor for this course, Griselda Rodriguez, who I was able to interview for this project, and then Miguel Rivera, who I was also able to interview for this project. Thank you so much. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye.